Diddy. It's the remix. It's the remix. And Charles, you gonna love it. Charles, you gonna be bumping your head. You ain't got to worry about putting in no fake doctor's notes or going out there breaking a bottle out there in that shed and trying to put it in your foot and taking that old damn boot that your mama had and she fell and slipped and falled in 5 different stores and she didn't pass that same damn boot down. You injured your right foot, but why the hell did you have a left foot boot on with your boot foot turned all the way out? See, y'all don't know how to do anything. If you hurt your right foot, why in the hell would a doctor give you a left foot for your right foot? A boot, a medical boot for the opposite side of the foot. Just, will y'all tell me? Mia, will you tell me? Is that what doctors are doing now?
Well, I mean, you know, at this point, they are the doctors. That's not what real doctors do, but I mean, them maybe they hire somebody to put the boot on. I mean, they hire people to do the doctor's excuses, so you know, I don't know.
And the most interesting thing for Miss Hillary Sanchez is this. If you were going to do this, and I don't recommend doing anything illegal, but if you were going to do this, wouldn't it be the most important thing to spell the patient's name right on the paperwork? How do you misspell your patient's name and you a doctor? You don't even know your damn patient's name and you putting somebody else's name on the paperwork. How do you do that? How do you do that? I need answers. I need answers. And I'll tell y'all something else. Whoever is in here, because I know you in here, and you punch in the air and you mad and you jealous of the Miss Hillary Sanchez show, my sister Mia, 2 real queens that's still popping and standing up and doing what we do. Why don't y'all tell Joe Diddy, since nobody else wants to tell him, let them 7 dreadlocks go. Tell him that Shaka Zulu wants that. Joe Diddy reminds me of a witch doctor from that movie Shaka Zulu. I said it before and I'm saying it again. Go back and look on YouTube at clips of Shaka Zulu. Go back on YouTube and look at the witch doctor on Shaka Zulu and tell me that Joe Diddy's head don't look like the head what that witch doctor was holding up. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling y'all the God heaven knows truth. And it's the facts. It's straight facts. I'm telling you. Now, let me say this so people understand this. So most people know this. When you file civil cases, a civil case when you're filing a lawsuit is not determined in 2 weeks. A lawsuit, it takes a long time for a lawsuit. So we're in the early stages of the lawsuit, and you guys have the case number, so you can look it up. You can see what's happening with the case on your own. You don't need nobody to recap nothing for you. You'll be able to see that. Now, with the criminal case and the other case, I will continuously provide you with some receipts and things like that. But let me tell y'all again, for those of you that don't remember what's going to happen. If Joe Diddy shows up in court and if he's going to play possum, but if he shows up, the hearing will go through. But here is what's going to happen. I'm telling him because I know they're going to run back and clip this and give it to him. When he bring his ugly ass in that courtroom and he has these hearings, after these hearings, 2 detectives are going to be standing outside that courtroom waiting to put handcuffs on you again. And you are going to go into booking, get your ugly ass mugshot taken for that threat that you put out and people followed up on for threats. You know what you said, you know what you did, your death threats and everything else. You thought, see how bad you are and see if your ass can cash the check that you wrote. Can your bumpy ass, rocky road, star crunch, jeepers creepers looking ass cash this check that you wrote when you come down here and you gonna find out what these detectives got for you? You gonna find out what they got for you. Just like the FBI went over to that ex-mod and dealt with her and she thinks she scot-free. You got another thing coming. And you in here, you got your ass in here right now listening because you can't help it. So I want you to know also. Now, I want to be clear with y'all because we had this man doing what he do. And I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. You had this man, Omar from the Watts, on here talking about annulment and a divorce of mine that wasn't even true. And all the time, this man's wife didn't been divorced his ass. But he was talking about everybody else's spouse and except for his, that she left his ass and divorced him. And he was compelled to tell it, y'all. Omar was compelled to tell TikTok that his wife divorced him. I wouldn't have been talking about nobody's husband and wife if that would have happened to me. But see, when you throw your brick and you try to hide your hand, what's done in the dark will always come to the light. And the audacity of that man, that sassy ass man, in my opinion, he's sassy. And I don't know if this is true or not, but the word on the street is either he was caught cheating with a man or a woman. Which one was it, Omar? Was it one of your moms or one of their husbands? I don't know, but I need the answers. I want to know what it is, because I know you in here. You can't help but not to be in here. That's what y'all do because you jealous of Miss Hillary Sanchez. You jealous of my show. You jealous of my sister Mia. You're jealous of a true sisterhood. You jealous of two people who will ride everybody else. That's what you jealous of. My phone battery going low. So let me say this. Please, please, please stay tuned. Stay tuned. Monday, stay tuned. Make sure that you are ready to go at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Monday for the real updates. See, nobody can give you an update like Miss Hillary Sanchez or Mia. Nobody. Everybody comes after us, okay? Because I live it. Who can tell it better than me? I get it first, okay? I get it first. And it's okay. They can rebroadcast. Shout out to everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Give Miss Hillary credit. Y'all use my videos. Give me credit. Hello, everybody. I know y'all screen recording. Shout out. Shout Miss Hillary Sanchez out in your videos. I see them. Okay. Now, before I get on to my night show, I wanted to say another thing here. I wanted to say something to a person that's in this room right now. And I see him down in the live. I see you watching. Now, I want to ask you a question. Why is it that you over here and you over there on one of them hate pages of mine and you trying your best to tell me I support you, I'm this and I'm that, and you playing both sides of the fence? Why? It makes no sense to me. It makes zero sense to me. Sit back and watch what's finna happen to Joe Diddy. And Joe Diddy, I heard your message when that person got on your live and told you they're happy that I'm suing your ugly ass. And then you had the audacity, Joe Diddy, to get on here and say, oh, we got that handled. We got that taken care of. Are you representing yourself just like you are in this other case? Are you representing your in the results? Are you getting ready to file your results? Are you going to file your results in court since you got it handled? I don't give a damn who you hire. You are going to lose. And everybody is going to be sitting around with their popcorn and their clear skin and they bottled water or soda, and they gonna watch and they gonna see how fast I collect on this judgment. They gonna see how fast I collect on this judgment. When you default, this is what I'm going to do before I start my night show. When you default and you don't do what you need to do, because see, before I say this, can y'all tell me something? Can somebody tell me why this man keep his tongue out his mouth like this man keep his tongue out his mouth? What reason would you keep your tongue out your mouth like that? Why would you have your tongue out your mouth? And I want to ask my ladies who truly do cook. I want to ask my ladies who truly do cook. Please tell me, y'all, in the comments. I'm going to watch the comments. And Mia, you can chime in too, please. Please tell me that y'all don't have one cutting board that you cut chicken, pork, and fish and meats on. And then you turn around and cut your vegetables and everything else on it too. Please tell me, am I living on some other planet, or do you have a different cutting board for your raw meats? I just want to know. Okay.
I have more than one, but at least wash it in between. You know what I mean? When you do meat, I mean that's the least that can be done if you can't afford to.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense to me.
Because bank accounts like lottery numbers, I thought.
Yeah. Well, that's what he said. Didn't he say that?
And then said that when we co-hosted last time, and I said it, and they were streaming on their platform, listening to me and you. We wasn't even talking about them. But anyway, they were streaming it. And when I said, because you said your bank account looked like lottery numbers, sat right in on that live stream and lied and said, I never said my bank account looked like lottery numbers. You really did. But that's how much you lie. You can't even keep up with the lies you tell. You said that.
I need to say this, sis. You ate in this picture here.
Oh, thank you.
You ate in this picture, and I see why Charles is in love with you.
Oh my goodness.
I see why Charles is in love with you. I see why Charles follows you. I see why he follows you. It makes sense. Everything is starting to make sense to me, beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. It all makes sense. She is pretty. Oh, yes, she's beautiful. My sister don't miss. She got all her edges for days. I mean, just edges for days.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Yes.
But when we co-host this weekend, I'm going to like really clock this because I'm getting a lot of inboxes and people are like, "Oh, so you want to be in a relationship with Charles like you?" And I'm like, "Hold on, y'all. Hold up." But I'm gonna explain that when we co-host. I'm not gonna get into it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait.
Save that for this weekend.
Okay, yeah, I'm away. Thank y'all so much, Jazzy. Sis, I want to tell you thank you so much, Jazzy, from over here, and thank you so much.
You are welcome. I told you I got some supporters who was gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Somebody says, "Is that the real? Is that really you, Hillary?" I don't know what you talking about. If I'm talking, if that's really me, let me. I don't know what you're asking, but I'm here speaking. That's really me speaking. Everybody knows who's in the picture of my backdrop. If that's what you're asking. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. I appreciate my true supporters tapping. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate y'all. I really do. And let me say this, y'all. I want y'all to be committed and invested because y'all finna see. Thank you so much. You guys are going to see exactly how deep Joe Diddy pockets is. He better start crowdfunding with his supporters to get a really good law firm down here in Connecticut to represent him. I sure hope he don't come into federal court talking about he gonna represent himself. Please tell me you are not going to show up in federal court represent yourself. I hope not. Hello, Cece. How are you?
Hey ladies, how are you guys?
Good.
I'm up practicing for Saturday. I just got finished publishing the paper. I've been had a busy week. I've been seeing you guys on and offline. Did I miss Judge Hillary Court?
You did miss yeah, you did, but if you missed it, you can go on YouTube and I'm going to upload the whole video so
Okay.
you can go back and look at it, go back and rewatch it.
Okay. And Mia, I want you to send me a link so I can put you in my paper.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can advertise you in my paper. I just got finished the paper for October. And
somebody says we need a meet and greet. Y'all want a meet and greet? Hold on one second. Y'all want a meet and greet with Miss Hillary Sanchez? Would y'all really want to do a meet and greet with me?
I would love that.
Greet with Miss Sanchez? Y'all do?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
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 And you know what? I meant to tell you, those days when you was rocking out in Connecticut, playing that club music up in there, I used to get my little work on when you turn that music on. I said, she don't play that music no more.
Listen, we are going to get back into that. We're going to get back into that. We gonna go out. We was outside today. We gonna go outside. We gonna go do some karaoke singing. We gonna get out there and do that stuff. We will.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The people have known you beforehand.
I had to wrap up my treatment, so now that I'm released from my doctors, now I can get on here and dance for y'all.
Okay. Oh, because she was rocking it out.
I get on here and dance for y'all. You couldn't get on here dancing when you have medical restrictions. When you have medical restrictions, you can't get on here violating no doctor's orders.
Because they be looking. Big brother watching everybody.
They be watching. They definitely be watching. But yes, guys, so we will definitely talk about a meet and greet, more meet and greet stuff with y'all. That would be great. And let me tell y'all, thank you so much for the wonderful comments. My people was up this morning with me, and I know they in here at 6 in the morning. We was rocking out. We was rocking out. We had 170 of Joe people in there coming at me, but my true supporters stood with me, stood by my side, and we took care of it, CC and Mia. We handled it.
And you know what? I was gonna reach out to Mia, and I was gonna ask her this. Mia, your posts are so encouraging and inspirational, and I think you should put an encouraging and inspirational I know your schedule is tight, booked, and busy, but if you had the notion to put one up there every day, just to encourage our sisters, our brothers, I think it would help put a smile on somebody's face. Because I do read the comments that people, when you're on there talking about how to treat a man and all that kind of stuff, it's really enlightening a lot of sisters, because now I'm starting to see a lot of sisters put these little videos out there encouraging, you know, men and so forth and so on in healthy relationships.
Okay. Yeah.
This too, guys, is really, really important. I'm going to figure out the day I'm going to do it. It's going to be a domestic violence awareness live, and we're going to talk about some things. I'm going to try to have some domestic violence survivors on the app, and we're going to have a really good discussion on in the coming week here. We're gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna do that on the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. I have a very important call. Thank you very much for the taps. Thank you guys for the gifts, the like. Miss Hillary will be on at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on my other page for Late Night with Hillary. Late Night with Hillary at 10 o'clock on the other page, Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the supporters. I want to see you over there, Anna. Thank you so much, CC. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, y'all.